Good morning, guys, and it's a rainy morning in London. It's been raining all morning. It is now 10 o'clock and we haven't started work yet. So I'm actually going off to pick up a couple of stuff in the shops while we're waiting for the rain to go. Hopefully within the next hour the rain's gonna stop. But yeah, unfortunately it's holding us back because we can't really work out in the rain at the moment. It is what it is, eh? So happy Friday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. It is the weekend, it's a Friday, and today is D-Day on our block work. As I said, we've lost a lot of time. We're probably going to lose about 2 to 3 hours of work today. So I think that's gonna upset our ability to get the block work finished today. Not the end of the world, but I'd like to have finished it today. I was trying for 3 days, but you know, it is what it is. We've got the weather to contend with, so sometimes it's like that. So, but yeah, we can finish it one day next week. So yeah, we're just gonna pick up a couple of bits. I've got 2 lintels to pick up. Not be able to pick up the big one today, so that was going to push us into next week anyway. But I might be able to get the smaller one today, and depending on what the weather's saying, get it in today. But as I said, we're starting quite late, so we'll probably just focus on getting the left and right side walls up, and what else, and because we need to measure the height of that wall, because we got a pitch roof. It's sort of like a lean-to roof on this extension, so it's not a flat roof, so a bit different. Most of the extensions we tend to be flat roofs now. That's how they're designed. A lot of people say, why are you doing a flat roof? Why are you doing a pitch roof? Oh, I don't like flat roofs, or I don't like pitch roofs. We don't decide what we build. The architect designs it, and also roofs are usually quite a big part of the planning process. So when you submit for planning, you should, in your design, you would detail what type of roof you're putting in, whether it's a pitch or it's a flat roof. Now, either side of this extension has a pitch roof, pretty much the same degree. I haven't measured it, but I think it's about a 22.5 degree pitch. So today I'll be confirming that today, because I'll be confirming where our height is going to be, and then I'll be able to work out our block work, the angle of our block work on the sides, and how high we're going up with the block work. And yeah, then the tiles that we're going to be using. So we're going to be using, I think we're using a Redland 50 or something like that, double Roman. I think we're going to use something along those lines. So they're good for 22.5 pitch. So I think it's going to be 22.5 pitch that we're using. We've also actually got some Veloxes as well, so I need to just confirm that the Veloxes will be fine for that as well, or whatever flashing we're using for those. So yeah, so I'll be a bit of measuring stuff today, a bit of slower stuff today, just preparation for when we come to put the rafters in. We'll be able to do that quite swiftly if we get everything prepared. So yeah, should be a little bit more of a technical day today, but we just need this rain to stop. It's actually pouring down right now. It's miserable, and it really does slow us down. All right, guys, I'm on site now, and just waiting for this rain to pass. But I wanted to sort of extend the conversation that we're having on the group yesterday, which I've always find interesting and fascinating, of everyone's views and this perspective of, you know, work and how things should be done. Obviously, every builder is different. Every builder has their own way of doing things, own way of tackling things, and also everyone who runs a business has their own way of doing things. And also, there are lots of different types of businesses. You have some people who are self-employed, you know, sole traders, one-man bands, if you want to call that. You might be a plasterer, you might be a brickie, electrician, plumber, and you typically might work on your own. Sometimes you have an apprentice. And then you have people who run a sort of, you know, a company or a limited company, where you'll have sometimes multiple workers, you know, like us, where we have, you know, around 3, 4, 5 people. at a time working. You have to approach work differently. If you're trying to build a company, you have to, and I've said this many times, you have to, I've tried it different ways. I've tried it all different ways. You do have to invest in people. And funny enough, people don't even realize that the term investment means you have to pay out initially. So that may include training staff, where it often does include training staff. And that could be in the form of training staff hands-on, i.e. taking someone under your wing, investing in them, your skills, your knowledge, and so on. Sometimes that involves sending them off to courses, college. I did an apprenticeship when I was younger. The company I worked for, they were taking in apprentices. They sent us to college 1 day a week, and then the rest of the week we were at work and we were under, a project manager or an electrical engineer or mechanical engineer, whatever we were doing. And they spent a portion of their time with us, and I know this for a fact because I get so many people contacting me for work, all sorts of things in different situations, or they want to go to college or they want to get into trades. There's just not that stuff happening anymore, not to the extent it used to happen. Very few apprenticeships out there. And very difficult for younger people or unskilled people to get their feet in the door. And I find that, like, if you are sort of like, we're having a conversation with one of the gentlemen on the group yesterday who's an older man. He's been in the trades for a long time, and he was talking about being more profitable and getting the work done quicker if we hired in, let's say, a bricklayer for the job we did now. And I totally agree. If I had a bricklayer, he would have knocked out what probably 4 of us would do in half the time, if he's good and quick at it and experienced. But that comes with experience, but how do you gain experience if you're not given the opportunity to learn, which is going to be at a slower pace? If you don't get an opportunity to make mistakes, to be shadowed, to learn and practice and so on, how do you get good at what you do? How do you become a time-served worker in the trades if you have not served any time? That's exactly how you become time-served. 20 years. There's no point saying, oh, I'm a bricklayer for 20 years. I'll do that so much better than you. I'll do that so faster than you. Well, what were you like in year one? What were you like on your first year? What were you like when you were an apprentice? You were rubbish. Let's just be honest. You were rubbish and you were slow. All the bricklayers that were with you when you were in your first year were laying 500 bricks and you were laying 50. Do you know what I'm saying? And we have to be careful of that, and that we kind of now look down at other generations, and we forget where we were at one point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can speak for myself, who I've had to teach myself a lot of stuff. I'm always learning. I'm always improving. I'm nowhere near where I could be, but I don't spend all my time on one thing. If I was a bricklayer and I spent all my time on bricklaying, then knowing myself, I would be very good and I would be very quick. But I do a little bit of bricklaying here and there throughout the year. I don't focus on one thing, and that's just not me. I couldn't do bricklaying every day. Number one, it's too physically demanding in certain aspects, and I would just get bored of it. I'll just get too bored of it, especially if I was just doing bog standard sort of stuff and nothing interesting. I would get bored of it and I would pack it in. So that's my nature and that's how I am, which is why I'm multi-skilled, because I'm someone who likes to do different things and I like to learn different things, and I'm constantly learning and constantly challenging myself, which is partly why we end up taking so much of the cowboy build stuff now, because I felt it's something interesting. And also I try to make something interesting for the viewers to see. And also why I'm very picky with the work that I do take now. We're blessed that I've got a pick of work now, but I try to pick stuff that I feel would be interesting to do, something different. And I also even bear in mind the guys who are working with me, different things that will be something that they get an opportunity to do. and something to learn. So as I said, I'm investing in people, and that involves investing finances. You have to spend money to grow a business. And we've come a long way. I mean, if any of you have been watching us for any length of time, there was no time I could not be on site, you know. But there's many times now where I'm not on site for the whole day or 2 days at a time. So that's sort of the aim in that, training people to be able to be, confident enough to do the work without me there. And that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money, and I don't have a problem investing money in people. I always say this. I always have been that way. I'm someone who invests money in people, because at the end of the day, all the money that you make is going to be here when you're dead. When you go, money is going to stay. So what's the point of it? What's going to last is what you do for people. Do you know what I'm saying? That's your legacy. It's what you do for people. No one cares about how much money you had. No one's going to talk about it and say, oh, you had all this money and all this stuff. If all your money is all for yourself, then really and truly no one really cares. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to invest in people. So that's just my way of seeing it. And I wish more tradesmen, especially the older generation. I mean, even my age, I'm in my 40s, so I'm talking like sort of my age and up, would take that more of a view and approach and say, look, we got to make sure we're passing on these skills to other people, to young people. There's a lot of young people who lack skills, especially in this generation, this millennial generation. Like, they lack the basic skills. And why is there such a big chasm between, I would say, a lot of people born in, I would say, from the 80s generation? There was a big gap from my generation to this generation, where that middle generation was just left out and they don't know anything. And because the skills were not passed from our generation, passed on to the generation after mine, so they had nothing to pass on to the next generation. That's why the young kids these days, they don't know anything. We all had, uncles and dads and brothers and stuff that were working on their cars or would be doing building work or whatever, and we got to learn, and they would make us do stuff. But now, all the younger kids now, they don't know anything. So if we just leave another generation of men, particularly, I would say, which is the majority in the trades, you're just going to end up having, who's going to build your country? You're going to have nobody to do this stuff. And then what do we have to do? You have to be begging people to come in from their country to come and do it, and milking the skills and labor force of another country dry, which is what we've done, unfortunately, in the past. No one really going to go into all that, but we have to think differently. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I think we definitely need to change our mentality with that. And even if you're older and maybe you're even retired and you're in it, there's ways you can invest in young people and share your skills with them. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if it's a family member or a nephew or something like that. You're doing a little job at the house, bring him around and show him how let him help you, and show him a couple things. You know what I'm saying? You're building a garden wall or something, show him how to lay a couple bricks, or how to lay some flooring or something. These will be invaluable skills that they will remember, and it might inspire them to get into a trade and say, like, oh, I really enjoyed doing that. You'd be surprised at how many of these young guys, when they actually get physical into a job, how much they enjoy it. And how much they've never done it before, and they're like, wow, this was really satisfying. I really liked that. And now they might just consider going in to learn some sort of trade. So yeah, just my little thoughts I had this morning, just thinking about the conversation. And just want to open it up. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think about the topic. I think it's an important one to discuss, investing in the younger people, and not just relying on the quote-unquote time served. Because if we just say, you know what, we want to get the job done quicker and get it cheaper, so what we do is just bring in these guys who have been in trade for such and such a time, who have had the experience, who have been trained, they've had opportunities to be trained, etc. And 20 years later, now they're at the level where, we're going to give them all the work, and then we're not going to bother doing what we did with them when they were younger and giving the younger ones a chance to be able to get the opportunity to be trained, to get the experience on site and so on, then what happens after these time served ones have all retired? You have nobody to take their place, you know. So we got to be more patient with our young guys, and we need to invest more into them, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say there, guys. So I need to get back to work. Let's see if we can get some video done today, and see if we can get some work done today. So hopefully we'll see you, and we'll actually be doing something. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I told you look like a dodgy character, you know.
Pardon?
I told you already you look like a dodgy character.
I look like a dodgy character?
Yeah.
Look at you.
What's wrong with me? My boots. My red bottoms are back. Alright guys, so we have been here. It's lunch, after lunch now. We've actually been working, if you guys can see. We had the music on and we're just getting on with it. We're so busy trying to get this done. So we basically have reached the top on that side here, as you guys can see. What I'm going to be doing now on this side, and it's been muddy, the rain stopped, but it's been a bit muddy. You guys can see around there. If I can show you, I'll try and show you, but I'm going to be working on that side up there. Namdi's working on that side over there. He's got some blocks to do. He's doing some blocks down there, so he's just putting his insulation in, so he's going to start that block work over there. So we're not going to have enough blocks, we're a little bit short. That's all we've got left of the thermalites, so we're going to have to get some more. So I'll count it out today how much we need, and we'll get those in for next week. But in the meantime, we're going to carry on with the exterior block work. As I said, finish that side and take that side up to this course. Whatever last ones we've got left, if we've got enough mix, we'll use whatever we have on the inside. Somebody give me that, give me the silver tape, please.
Yeah.
Silver tape, silver tape.
Silver tape?
Yeah.
Nami, where'd you leave the silver tape? Right there. Okay. Want me to put that there then? Here.
Thanks.
And you said what else?
You can start bringing some blocks for me over there. We've got enough blocks. More blocks now, yeah? Yeah.
18.
Oh, out there. Hold on.
That much I show you.
Perfect.
You know why here?
Give me a second. I can give you the markings for the next one, yeah? So it'll be 44 or 45 from there. And then that little piece, I'll cut a piece out of that.
Yeah.
36.
Right. That one that you just done, that 8 and whatever it was,
The what, sir?
the one that you just done, 8 centimeters and that. I think the next one's going to be the same, you know. Actually, it might be. It might start getting smaller and smaller. It's going to be here. Yeah, this one's smaller. No, you know, a minute ago you did 8. Was it 7?
7.
7. It gets smaller and smaller because it was 9. The first one was 9, then it was 7, then that one's 5. So you're going down by 2. So if you do this one at 5, yeah, then the next.
Put the level on it and just double check.
I checked it already, and then that'll 5, and then the next one might just be one of the pieces that I've got there. So do me one at 5 at one end, and the angle, yeah, and then that should be it there. And then this one, have you got a pencil on you? Let me mark this. Let me mark one of these little ones. Cut this. Is it this one? No. Oh yeah, that was it. Gonna do it.
Wait, no, hold on. What's going on there?
Yeah.
You did them wrong, you know.
Why? No, it's
Look
fine.
this side.
What's wrong?
Oh,
They're not just gonna be the same with each other.
yeah, but shouldn't that one be back there and that block shouldn't be there?
No, you're looking at. I'm looking at the pattern here.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Mark that. Just remember, leave your mortar joint. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cut it short.
Yeah. Take that and give me a little piece.
36 in it.
Yeah. Oh. All right. You got more mortar there? You have more?
Yeah, the last one I'm gonna bring now.
All right. Bring it and then make another mix. Yeah. This. Actually, I'm gonna mark it and you guys cut it.
I put that piece there.
Yeah. Tristan, you mark that from the back and then cut it. Take it down, cut it. Was that little piece here? Huh? Can you lift it up?
I can take it?
Yeah, take it up. Careful the wall, yeah? You know those Kelly, watch me. Look, come back on that side. You see them blue wall plugs? They got a washer inside there. Give me the washer, please. So shawty, it's your birthday. Waiting for that one. Yeah.
Put that by your side
What's
there.
that?
Use that knife.
Yeah. I need the 31 next though.
Yeah. Put it on.
31.
Aye. Wheezy baby. Awesome, that flashing river. Watch your eyes in, Namdi. Well, anyway, for the wall. You want to use that flashing? Well, you don't want me to take it out. I think you want to use it. Cheers. Guys, so we are done for today. We've done quite well. Had a good go of it today. We actually did as much as we could do. We used every block pretty much, internal and external. I think we had about over 200 and something each, and we finished all of them. So we literally need to get some more. So you guys can see we did this side on the inside, and also did the, I can get up here, the external side all the way up. So that side is done, and then this side you can see we started going up. So we've got about 3 and a piece to go up there and just bring it down to the point of this brick here. That's the inside, and then as you guys can see we were on the outside about the same amount. So we are almost there, guys, almost there. One more day on it to finish that little section here, and then we will just finish up here, get our lintels in, finish up there, get the lintel in, and then that's the brickwork done. Then we are up to roof. We've got to get a wall plate up there and bolt it in, and we'll do our rafters down from there. Yeah, guys, so that's it. So we are off. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, guys, whatever you do. Yeah, be safe, enjoy yourselves this weekend, take it easy, and we see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, take care.